The recent shootings at a Connecticut school drove home an important point. Society has a soft spot for children. Even Jesus made reference to young children. Palestinian supporters learned this a long time ago because they exploit children for propaganda purposes. I'm Jim Becca. I'm a journalist and journalism teacher, and in my younger years I traveled all over the world and witnessed many things. Whenever fighting occurs between Israel and Gaza, Palestinian supporters gather for rallies on Westheimer in Houston's Galleria. This is the busiest intersection in Texas, and a lot of people see the protesters. And what do they always see? I've photographed most of the activities, and what you see from Palestinian supporters is very sad. You see young children carrying signs of other young children, mutilated in war. The images are always gory. And what kind of effect do you think they have on young minds? Now, many of you have young children. And ask yourself, what kind of impact does constant exposure to blood, gore, and hate have on a young mind? As you can understand, Israel is a Western society like the United States and finds it unacceptable to exploit children. I've spoken with Palestinian supporters, and they offer many reasons that are really hard to understand by Western standards. The internet is filled with images promoting hatred of Israel, like the photo of the Egyptian president kissing the forehead of a young Palestinian claimed to have been killed by Israel. It was later discovered the child was killed by a Hamas rocket aimed at Israel. Another famous photo circulated on the web showing a grieving dad in an emergency room holding his dead child. It first appeared indicating the child was killed by Israelis, but it was later discovered the hospital is actually a Syrian hospital, and the child was killed in the Syrian conflict. My grandparents were immigrants to this country from East Europe, and I appreciate the contributions new immigrants bring to this country. But hate and exploitation of young children, as blatantly shown on the internet and even on stations such as CNN recently, should not be welcome.